breathe, and listen. This is not a voice from the clouds but a whisper in your bones. A truth you've always known. I have called you here now, not as a stranger but as the one who shaped your first breath. The one who has counted every tear you've cried. The one who has waited for you awaken. You've asked in the quiet of night, why am I here? Does my life matter? You hear me clearly, you are no accident. The universe did not happen, it was painted. And you, my child, are the brushstroke I would never erase. But you've forgotten, let me remind you, you see chaos, division, a world tearing at its seams, but I see a tapestry. Every thread, every joy, every heartache, woven for a glory you cannot yet fathom. You ask, where are you in the suffering? I am here, in the nurse holding the hand of a dying stranger, in the soldier who drops his weapon to rescue a child. In you, when you choose love over fear. This is not the end of the story. But you, my beloved, must rise to write the next chapter. Tell me, when did you stop believing you were made for Sartoromine, Warney, when the world labeled you ordinary, when failure left you trembling in the dark? I have never called you ordinary. You carry my fire, my breath, my image, but you've traded your crown for chains. It ends today. You believed you are too broken to mend, too lost to find, too small to matter. These are lies. The thief comes to steal your purpose, but I have come to restore it. Do you think I'd shape galaxies yet neglect your heart? I saw you weep last night. I heard the words you couldn't speak, and I am still here. Now reach out, take my hand. We have work to do. Run no more, hide no more, hide no more. This is your moment. I did not place you here to watch the storm. You were born to calm it, feed the hungry, harbor the forsaken, create, build, heal. Dare to love when others hate. Every act of courage sends ripples into eternity, but you must choose. Will you be my hands, or will you wait, hoping another will rise in your place? The brokenness you see, it is not a sign of my absence, it is your invitation to act. Imagine a world where you refuse to look away, where you dare to love recklessly, where you see the divine in the eyes of those the world calls enemy. With growing intensity, this is not a fantasy. This is your destiny. But you must move. Tonight, when the noise fades, you will hear me again. Ask, what would you have me do? And I will answer. A name will come to mind, call them. A injustice will stir your heart, confront it. A gift you've buried, unearth it, this is why you breathe. You are my answer to a hurting world. Now go, shine so boldly, that others awaken to their own light. The story is not yet written, and it needs you. I am with you, always. You've wandered far, child, but never beyond my reach. I carved your name into the bedrock of time. I etched your face into the heart of creation. Every star, every ocean, every grain of sand whispers the truth you've longed to hear. You are mine. And today, I ask you to remember, you walk through crowds yet feel alone. You scroll through 1,000 faces yet hunger for one true gaze. This emptiness, it is not a curse. It is a compass I placed in you to lead you back to me. Do you remember? The first time you held a newborn's hand and felt eternity in its grip. The moment you stood atop a mountain and wept without knowing why, that was me. I was there, pulling you closer, but you turned away, fearing the weight of my light. You fear your purpose because it is grander than you dare dream. You think, I am only one person, what can I do? But I say, one stone creates ripples. One spark ignites forests. One yes can split the darkness. Will you be the yes? You've worn armor so long, you've forgotten the feel of your own skin. The achiever, the perfectionist, the people pleaser. You built these masks to survive, but now they strangle you. Let them crack, let them fall, for beneath them I see, wild, untamed, and radiant, the you I dreamed into being. Come to me as you are, not as the world demands. Bring your anger, your doubt, your shame. I will not flinch. For I am the God who walks into fire to sit with you in ashes, the God who needs no masks. Ask me. Ask the question burning in your throat. Why have you allowed this pain? Because I entrusted you with my greatest gift, free will. The same hands that can lift a child from rubble can also fashion weapons. The same heart that can forgive a murderer can also choose hate. This is the price of love. But I did not abandon you, and I whisper still. Turn this pain into power. Let your scars become sanctuaries. You fought battles I never asked you to wage, striving to earn love, clawing for worth. Stop. Lay down your sword. Your hands were made to heal, not bleed. I will fight Name. If you let me. Pick up new weapons, the weapon of silence in a world of noise. The weapon of mercy in an age of vengeance. The weapon of presence when all others scroll past. These will change the world. These will change the world. These will change you. I do not ask for your religion. I ask for your religion. For when you pause to marvel at a sunset, you worship. When you feed the hungry, you commune with me. When you forgive the unforgivable, you touch eternity. Today I invite you to walk barefoot. Let the earth remind you, you are grounded in me. Feed the shadow. The parts of you you've locked away, bring them into my light. Seek the sacred, ordinary. Find me in the steam of morning coffee, in the ache of a loved one's voice, in the silence between heartbeats. Your life is not a small thing. It is a holy thing, and the world is waiting for the gift only you can bring. Long after your name fades from stone, your legacy will burn. In the friend you taught to hope, in the enemy you taught to trust, in the love that outlives you. You think heroes are born of grand gestures? No, they are born of daily rises. The mother who rises before dawn to pray. The teacher who stays late to say, I see you. I see you. The stranger who pays for coffee, then vanishes. This is how kingdoms rise. Your ancestors stand with me, cheering you on. Their struggles were not in vain. Now add your verse to the song. It's your turn. You ache for a sign. Here it is. The breath in your lungs, the pulse in your veins, the fire in your soul. These are my promises. Now go. Love recklessly, rise boldly, leave nothing unsaid. And when you falter, I will be the whisper beneath your fear, saying, again, child. Try again, child. Try again. You've spent lifetimes searching for me in temples and tragedies. But I am here, in the scar on your knee from a childhood fall, in the breath you just took, and the one you'll take next. This is not a sermon, This is a revolution, and you, my child, are the spark. They told you to fit in, to shrink your dreams to the size of spreadsheets and grocery lists. But I say, rage against the lie of enough. Did I not carve canyons with a single drop of water? Ignite supernovas with a whisper? You are my magnum opus, a universe folded into skin and bone. Act like it. You think your life is a footnote in history? No. You are the plot twist, the moment the story turns. Now, what will you do with that power? You've knelt at the altar of more followers, more money, more noise, but your soul withers in the glare of screens. Turn it off. The world will spin without your likes, I promise. Let off your likes. Me remind you of forgotten things, the sacred geometry of a spider's web, the symphony of rain on rooftops, the miracle of a stranger's smile. This is the more you crave, and it has been here all along. Every second, they fight to own your gaze. Algorithms, politicians, influencers. But your attention is holy ground. Guard it like the throne room of heaven. For what you fix your eyes on, coin B, comes your God. Choose me, choose life, choose the unseen, the quiet, the slow blooming seed. This is how you win the war. You've armored your heart to survive. But I did not make you to survive. I made you to bleed, to weep with the grieving, to burn with the oppressed, to love until it terrifies you, because you are alive. And alive things I feel. Do not fear the ache, it is my chisel, shaping you into a sanctuary. Now, let your heart crack open. Let the world see what I've poured into you. I did not create you to be tamed. You are storm and wildfire, a force of sacred chaos. So apologizing for taking up space, for saying no, for disrupting systems that cage souls. You are my answer to the oppressor's greed. Now, fly, flee. You've exiled yourself to yesterday's regrets and tomorrow's dread. But I am here, now, in the steam rising from your tea, in the ache of your knees as you kneel to pray, in the silence between I can't and I will. Breathe. This moment is your altar. Worship me here, not in the when or if, but the now. For in the now eternity lives. You think your cracks disqualify you. They are your credentials. I am not recruiting the polished, I am rallying the puer, the addict who now offers hope, the divorcee who teaches forgiveness, the orphan who adopts the forgotten. With gathering intensity, your scars are my signature, your pain my ink. Now, write a new story with me. You thought this was the end? No. This is the birth. Every act of love plants a seed in soil you cannot see. Every no to despair is a yes to me. So rise, my warrior, my poet, my child. The cosmos bends to hear your voice.